Hello, everybody. I will start talking about what is Arena Club. A lot of people in the Instagram were asking me, "What is it? What is it?" Because it's something that is not very kind of famous in here in Europe. I'm recording this from Ireland. Um, and it's a thing in United States, but I think in Europe is not big yet. Even though I know people that use it. But this is Arena Club, basically, just to show the website. So it's a marketplace, and also they sell slab packs. Is that what it is? Arena Club. Okay. So just to start, Arena Club was founded by Yankees legend Derek Jeter and Brian Lee. So each card of Arena Club, they have digital twins, which means you have a physical card. This physical card is stored in the vault, receive a verified digital counterpart, which is the one that you are actually trading or selling. And once you trade this or sell this, it changes the ownership of the card. So the card is never touched. The card is always in that vault, and when change the ownership, just the digital twin is the one that is actually changing the ownership. You can retrieve your card. Are real cards, are physical cards. You can just get that card shipped out to you, to your house, or if you sell it, you can ship that to someone else. So for trading, that's what I mean by frictionless trading. You can buy, sell, or trade cards in seconds. No shipping delays, no packing, no waiting, nothing. You do a trade, you accept the trade, and the card already goes to you. That's how it works. Then you can buy, sell, and trade. So instant settlements, as I mentioned, community trading, and then an extensive amount of listings. So here we have the marketplace. In the marketplace, we have the filters. We have a lot of grading companies. They don't only work with Arena Club, even though they are a grading company for the ones that those doesn't know. But they have PSA, CSG, SGC, Beckett, BGS. You have the categories here. They have soccer, Pokemon, football, Star Wars, basketball, baseball, everything, you name it. And it's a huge marketplace. So here you can see all the listings. You can auction cards or you can buy in a fixed price. So each card have fixed price. Let's filter this to new just to see. New are the ones that recently changed ownership or that someone opened on a slab pack and that slab pack give this card. The ones in red are auctions, as you can see, and the ones that say best offer are just fixed listings. Okay, so when you open the profile of the card, you can see the owner. I can just click on it and it's gonna show me the showroom of that person. I could see list view or collection view. I can see what cards they have. I can see the transactions of this card. So this card was a submission from Arena Club. Arena Club then added in a slab pack, and then that person bought a slab pack and pulled this slab. That is how it works. Then you have in the card profile, you can see the pricing history. The market value of the cards is very fair, so everybody actually goes to Card Ladder and get data from there. Card Ladder, 130 points or anything, market movers, whatever they use to get the prices. But also in it, you can see comps. In this case, this is not the best card, but if you get a card that is very popular, like, I don't know, like this, Courage should have a lot of sales, you could see the actual data. And you can change here the grade, you can see the price, 1 month, 6 months, you can see it. Then the transactions, how many times this card have changed ownership and who was the owner before. So this is how it works. So you can organize, display, and monetize your collection from any device. So you can use your phone, tablet, or anything. You have a showroom. When you start with your account, you have your showroom. You can customize the categories, you can social sharing, and you can do just one tap logistic to sell, trade, or request a shipment of any card just by a single tap. So in my case, I'll show you my showroom. I have different collections. It's small. I only have 22 items. I have a collection of Otani, Mahomes, Tom Brady, Jordan, basketball, kabooms, football, a little mix of things. I could edit my collections. I could create a new collections if I want to, add a name and then just move the cards around. Or I can just have the shoebox. That's what everybody have when I start a shoebox. So no category, everything goes there. So then once you have everything organized, you can start trading, buying, or anything you want just with one click. So just to show that quickly, if I go to marketplace and let's see, I want to trade or buy or anything, one card. Let's say this one. This is 3,400. A lot of people just inflate the number to avoid an instant purchase. But you can just message the seller and it's open the chat and you can just create the offer if I want to. What I would do here is to check the price of that card. Let's say I think this one is $1,300 if I'm not wrong. So I can add cash and I can add those 1,300 or less of whatever it is and send it. Let's say 1,000. And then I click next and then it will send an offer, a cash offer to that person. That person is not gonna get 1K, is gonna get 90% of it. So it's gonna get 900. Or I could add items to trade. So if I say it's 1.2, so I have this Mahomes, 950, and maybe this Anthony Edwards. So I add, and it tells me the total that I'm sending. I can send the offer. Sometimes if I don't have cards and I'm sending more than I should, I can request cash from the person and say, listen, I send you this and you send me your card and $100 or whatever it is. So that is how it works. I have here some offers that I've sent. So your turn are the offers that you receive, and their turn are the offers that you are waiting for their turn to answer. In this case, I want to get this Kobe Bryant PSA 10, and I'm offering Tom Brady and Marvin Harrison. So that is the offer that I sent. I can cancel it anytime if I want to, but that is how trades work. Another thing that is important to mention about Arena Club is that first, they are a grading company, and second, they do slab packs. So slab packs are packs that have different tiers, as you can see here. They have the regular ones, which is a legendary one, 2,500, 1,500, emerald, 500, ruby, 250, gold, 100, silver, 50, and 25, I think, is the lowest. Then they have a 4 category, basketball, Pokemon, whatever it is. So imagine I want to buy this one, soccer. I have the different versions. I have the grails, but you see the chances 0.002% to pull this. And if you scroll down or you click here, you have the full checklist. Those are chase. And then the lineup here, the hit rate kind of increased a bit, but you can see all the cards that you could pull. The way it worked, the tier system, as I say, 25, 50, 100, you will pack on a slab. That slab, Arena Club will make you an offer all the time. They will offer you, I think it's 80% of the market value of the car. Instant offer. So let's say if you pull something very bad, if I spend 25 and then I pull something of 15, they will offer me just a bit, just 80% of the actual value. If you click on 10% slab fee premium, as you can see, it passed from 25 to 27.50, and then they will pay me now 90% of market value if I want to sell. That offer lasts for 24 hours, and I'm just gonna explain more about it here. But as I said, you choose your pack, you are the slab safe. If you want, you reveal your slab, and that slab already go to your showroom. You can list it in the marketplace, or you can request a delivery to your address. That's fine. It's called retrieval. You can do a retrieval, and then they send it to your house or to whatever. Imagine you sell it somewhere else. You sell it in Instagram, Facebook, to a friend, or anything. You can just ship that car to that address. Then here's kind of the breakdown of those slab pack tiers. Then kind of explaining again what it is, the slab safe, how it works. So if the cost of the slab of the pack is 100 and you pay 10% more, you get covered more, I guess 10% more for the buyback. So they give you 80, but if you pay that 10%, they give you 90%. And then, so when I'm talking about this Arena Club company, they actually have all the cars storage and 24/7 monitor. I think it's in the States. I don't know in which part of United States. Climate and humidity control, full insurance coverage. So if something happened with the cars, they have insurance as long as they are in that boat. They are 100% insured and authenticated. They don't work with raw cars. The only way that they work with raw cars, it would be when you send them raw cars to grade, and then those cars are gonna be Arena Club or AC slab, which is this one, AC. You can send your own slabs if you have slabs or any of those companies. You can send it free. I mean, they take it for free. They will add it in the bolt, and once you send it, you wait 30 business days. They take the pictures, and then those cars are gonna show in the showroom. You can also grade those raw cars and return it back to you for 15, or you can grade them and storage in the bolt. So it's $15 too. So that is how it works. As I mentioned, they are a grading company. So they use the same principles of every single grading company. They check corners, edges, surface centering, same, but just to show you what it is, because it's AI grade. So it's not a human that is grading this, it's with AI or machines grading those cars. So the AC Arena Club slabs looks like that. So you have here, this one was mean 9.5. We can click the grading report and it's gonna show you actually what it is. This is 45-55, top to bottom 37 to 33, front, back, you can zoom in, you can check all details of the car. The edges is gonna show you where are those parts where the car didn't score the best. So you can see here, you can zoom in, that is saying that in this part there's a little dingle there. Same in here. For the corners are gonna be the same. It's gonna is saying that you have signals of wear in those three, and then the surface, nothing. So that is basically what it is. You can do the invert view too, where you can check I guess like in a negative part, how the car is and condition. So that is only for the AC slabs. I like the AI grading. I think it's great. However, the value of the car is not gonna be, even if it's 10, it's not gonna be the same of PSA 10, as everybody knows. But yeah, just good to know. A lot of people tend to send their cars to grade with Arena Club, and then they have it in the vault, and then they trade. To be honest, if someone send me a car from Arena Club, I will take the price as raw or maybe a bit more, as the market of Arena Club Slab is not actually big as I can see. But yeah, so here just once again, this is the profile of the car. I could shoot out an offer, or I can add it to the car and buy it right away. I can do the offer cash, as I mentioned, cash or trade. You can also view 360 the card, the slab. I could message the seller too, and then I could check the comps too if I want to. But that is basically how it works, Arena Club. So more or less with this slide, I just wanted to mention the good things that I see about Arena Club and why I like it that much. So storage fees are zero. Every single card is authenticated, so there is no way that it's gonna be a fake card. I can use the platform 24/7. The trade is literally in seconds. So once the other party, the other person accept, or if I accept the trade, I get the car in my showroom right away, ready to do another trade. So that's what I'm constantly doing, trading, maybe adding a bit of cash of a car that I sold previously, or just basically trading. The settlement speed in a traditional platform is gonna be days to weeks. Maybe if you send a card physically to someone, post, it takes time. Here in Arena Club is instant. Once you have the card that you actually want to, that's what a lot of people do. They start trading until they get something that they actually want, and then they have their own collection called PC or retrieval or whatever it is, and they put the cards that they want there, and then they get those cards shipped to them, and they keep trading with the rest. So yeah, so basically those are the advantages of the Arena Club, I would say, for trading. It's good to have everything in here. Is multi-sports, multi kind of type, all the cars that you have in here, so you can find everything, and you can literally, like, the marketplace is so big, and they have so many good cars and expensive cars too, or they even have like super cheap cars. So the way I like to do to check the cars is I just go to filters, trading cards, PSA 10, and then categories. I normally do football, basketball, or whatever I want to see, and then I just go to new first, and it's gonna show me, as I mentioned before, the ones that just change ownership recently. That's how actually works. Even if the car is not listed, I can just check the price in CarLadder or any other platform and then make an offer. So I just gonna send an offer for something just to show you how it works. So the way it's gonna work is like I'm gonna open here my CarLadder, then to sales story. Let's say, I don't know, I want to get let's see, something nice. Maybe this LeBron, cheap LeBron there. So I click on the card. It's gonna show me. I have an extension that later I will explain how it is. So I hit Control Shift and Y, and as you can see, it's scanning, and that is copying this certificate, the slab certificate. Then I go to card ladder, I paste it there, submit. Then I'm gonna have here that the value of the card is actually 57. Then I click in my extension, I scroll down 57 card ladder value, and then I click on 50. I type 57 again because this was the last sale. I add the card. At the bottom is gonna show me the card that I just scanned. So with the cert, LeBron James, 57 bucks. And then here I have my trading modes, and I also have my inventory. So my inventory is a actual Google sheet that is pulling data to here. So I can trade by, if I just want to offer NFL and NBA, Pokemon, whatever it is. The good thing about this is that I could just click in offer and then just add items, check the items, etc., etc. But I could just use this and see what I want to do. So I want that card that was 56. I could do trade up or trade down. So if I'm trading up, I'm okay to give 50% extra or 10% extra or 20% extra. Or if I trading down, I need the other person to actually give 20 if it's aggressive, 10 if it's balanced, or 5 if it's conservative. So in this case, I will go with the quick trade. So I guess I'm trading down because probably or trade up. Maybe I do small cards, and then I just click on quick trade, and this is gonna pick some of my card that is kind of good for trading. In this case, I'm offering Patrick Mahomes Select PSA 10 NFL. I can see it worth $50, and then the LeBron was 57. So I'm profiting potentially there $7. So I have the comparison here of the actual cost of the card. So the cards that I'm offering, I got it for 45, but it's actually 57 what I'm getting from this LeBron. So that's a good trade. Or if I compare the actual card value of my card against that card, is 50 against 57. So it's telling me here the percentage if it's good or not or fair. So I will click on the trade that is complete just to have it here in my tracking. So the way I actually work with this is that I send many trades, and I'm gonna fill out all this with trades. So now I know that it was Patrick Mahomes Select. So I will just do manually, and I'm gonna type here Mahomes. I know that is, I already know the value that I'm getting from that card. So it was this one. And then I just submit. Send the offer, and then your offer has been sent. So I actually don't want the card, so I just go into offers, their turn, and then I just gonna cancel that offer because I don't actually want it. But that is how it works. Imagine that I send the offer and then the other person accepts. I will come here to my extension and log in, and that means that the trade was complete. I give away this amount, it cost me this, and I'm profiting 12 in value, right? So today I'm up 12. So that is how it works. I deselect the whole thing and I can do it again. So just to go through this tool, for scanning the card, etc. As you can see, I open again another card, Control Shift Y, and it's gonna scan. I'm gonna copy the certificate. I will check the price, Control V. I will see the price. I just type the price here, add the card is gonna show at the very bottom. It's not mixed up with the trades I already did. And then for the inventory, I have my own Google Docs, but when you download the extension, you can actually, it's gonna send you here to a template. So in the template, what is pulling data from, it will be the name of the card, the category. You can add more categories if you want, how much it costs you, how much is the actual card ladder value, and then you can also add the actual trade value that you give. Maybe this is 85 card ladder value, but I'm trading it as a 90, for example, or I sold the card. So here I have the grade, and I have a little profit here, which will be the card ladder value against the cost value. So let's say, imagine that I got this card, so they accept my trade. I will just copy here, Luca, copy the Luca there, and then I know it's NBA, it's a PSA 10, and then whatever it costs me, I don't know, let's say 1,000, but the card ladder value is actually 1,100, trade value maybe the same amount, and then I just copy the profit here. So here I add my Luca. Then when I go to the extension, I just refresh, and then I can see Luka Doncic here available in my inventory for trading. So when I'm scanning another card, that will take that as an option if I want to. Or I can just go and say, maybe I just want to trade, offer only NFL cards. So clicking NFL, so it's pulling out data from the type column. So it's just gonna use the NFL cards that I have. I can organize them low to high, high to low, whatever I want. I can do multiple. I can do NBA and NFL. That's what I want to offer. So I have only this. And when I click in quick trade, it's gonna get multiple options. I need to scan a card first. That is what is giving me that prompt. But I can click multiple times in quick trade, and it's gonna generate different possibilities according to the actual value, the card ladder value, against the actual value of the card. And here, if it's a bad trade, it's gonna tell you. For example, imagine this Luka Doncic is, I don't know, let's say $10, and then I'm offering actually 130. So it's gonna you're gonna have here an alert. So this is a Luka that I just scan, $10, and my card is actually 130. It's telling me here that the cost, I'm overpaying 79 bucks, which is 790% versus the incoming that I'm getting. So it's giving me the suggestion to ask that person to give me more cash. So that's what it is. This is card ladder against card ladder, value, and then cost and incoming. The one on the left is more for me to know when I'm trading up. If I'm giving away value, I'm trying to get it in fair, even if I'm breaking even a bit, because when you trade up, you kind of want to give away that 10% extra. And when you are trading down, you kind of want that percentage to be paid back to you. And if you don't want to use percentages, you can just click trading up or down. Then you can customize whatever percentage you want. And you can even save your own presets if you have it selected. You can save and create a new one. Another thing is that the collection value is gonna update here all the time, getting data from your Google Sheets. So basically, it's taking all the card ladder values. So this Luka, I don't actually have it. That was just a test. You can see how here it was 5,700. So once I delete the Luca from here, then I go back to the extension and click refresh, that will go down to 23 items, and the value now is 4,649. So that is how it works. Imagine I spend the whole day doing trades. I lock in the ones that are actually completed trades, and I will have here a counter. It's only gonna take the counter, positive or negative, whatever it is, of the ones that I actually close the deal. Okay, so this is how it works. And yeah, so it's a fun tool. It's a fun way of trading, right? And I recommend it to everyone to start doing it. I hope that this is clear, or kind of more clear than it was before, about what is Arena Club and what they actually do. I love it because of the marketplace. I don't do much of the slabs. Just maybe when I have like 25 spare, I could open one and then trade from there. You know, like that's a challenge that I have. I started watching one YouTuber. I was talking with him. The Trade River Cars. So this is nice channel. I recommend him 100%. So he started the challenge basically open. I think it's this video. He started the challenge opening Pokemon slab. I think it was the cheap one, the lowest, the one of lowest value, and from that card, I think it was a card of $30. He started trading until, I don't know. He's doing a series of episode where he can show how much money he have and all the collection. So I can actually type his account, I think, and it's gonna show his user. Yeah, here. So this is his started account, this one. So that's what he was getting with all those trades. So yeah, great content. I highly recommend him. He was kind of, even I don't know him, he was kind of the inspiration for all this, and myself starting trading with this platform. I started with $120, 3 cards, and then I start trading, and now I have some cash here that I could transfer to my account if I want to. But I have cards like this one, like Mahomes. I think it's like $950 card, 10 out of 10, PSA 10. I had like more expensive cards before too. Have one Pokemon there, have a Kaboom here, PSA 9. That's not that expensive, but the whole kind of collection from $120 is kind of nice. And I started a month ago. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend you to do this. If you want to use this is free. This is a Google extension that you can use. It's not a hack or anything. It's just basically to keep it linked to your inventory, and then you don't need to do the maths all the time. You know what I mean? So that will show you the actual maths that you need to complete that trade, and then for tracking purposes, basically. So let me know in the comments if you need any further explanation of anything else, or if you want me to do a video or some specific topic about Arena Club or about this tool. And well, that's it. I think the video is quite long already. I will try to make some edits and make it shorter. But yeah, just leave the comment down below, and subscribe, follow me for more content, and just give me your feedback. Just show me there when are you gonna start your challenge, what card did you pull, if you start with the slab pack, or even if you start, let's say you start with 20 bucks, 30 bucks, just go to marketplace and filter with the whatever amount of money you have, 20 bucks. Then you can see what is worth 20 bucks, 20, and then I don't know, offer 15, 18, whatever it is, and start trading with this. I forgot to mention that in the chat part, you can chat with all the sellers, and then in channels, you have a channel for Pokemon where people say what they are selling, what they are trading, soccer, baseball, football, anything. So I always get good things from here. Like, let's say I like this car, I just click on it, and then I do the same steps that I mentioned before, or I can even text the person and get that deal done. So yeah, so test it out. Test me if you need anything or if you have any question about it. And that's it for me for now. So bye bye. Thank you very much, and we keep in touch.